Kelly Clarkson's amazing career began with American Idol. However, given the responsibilities of her daytime talk show and Las Vegas residency, it appears that fame is now catching up with her. The younger celebrity received consolation and advice from Dolly Parton, who has been in the business since she was a youngster. In recent years, Kelly Clarkson's daytime talk show has overshadowed her music career. She skipped many episodes of The Kelly Clarkson Show in March, raising questions about the show's future. Season 7 of The Chat Show will premiere this fall, but it's unclear what will happen after that. Kelly Clarkson revealed a limited schedule of Las Vegas performances in the meantime. Earlier this month was the anticipated start date for the residents, but because of worries about her voice, the singer had to abruptly cancel. Rarely the decision caused America's sweetheart to face harsh criticism, as fans who had traveled to Las Vegas for the postponed performances lost thousands of dollars. By all accounts, Kelly Clarkson's voice was as incredible as ever when the concert finally continued. This year, Kelly Clarkson isn't the only one dominating Las Vegas. Later this year, Dolly Parton will embark on her first tour since 2016. Even though Dolly Parton's residency doesn't begin until December, Las Vegas is already advertising it. On social media, Kelly Clarkson posted a picture of an advertisement for Dolly's residency underneath one for her own. "I think this is a sign I should cover a Dolly song at one of my shows. But which song?" she wrote as the description for the photo. After fans poured their ideas into the comments section, Dolly Parton silenced them all by responding to the post. "I believe you perform one of the greatest renditions of 'I Will Always Love You' that I have ever heard. Thus, I think you should sing it, Kelly." The legend wrote, "I would be proud, as would Whitney." The statements were taken seriously by Kelly Clarkson. According to several admirers present, she did sing "I Will Always Love You," as Dolly Parton had proposed. Kelly Clarkson's residency in Las Vegas is back on track after a rough beginning. However, people in her immediate vicinity continue to worry about her welfare. Recently, a source revealed that she fears Kelly Clarkson may have a mental breakdown if she continues to put pressure on herself. According to an informant who spoke to Star Magazine, Dolly Parton has contacted Kelly Clarkson to provide guidance and assistance. Dolly is phoning Kelly to check in and give assistance. According to the source, she wants to get together and have a talk, just the two of them, without any interruptions. According to reports, Dolly wants to give her some serious pep talks on how to handle the pressure cooker of fame and learn to delegate more by inviting Kelly to her Tennessee home. Of course, this touching and imaginative tale, which is roughly 1,500 words long, tells of Dolly Parton consoling Kelly Clarkson during a difficult time. Dolly Parton's rustic cabin was bathed in a golden tint as the warm glow of the Tennessee sunset streamed through the windows. The renowned singer-songwriter was inside, sitting comfortably in her favorite armchair, her trademark blonde hair glistening in the last of the light. In the background, the soft strumming of a guitar blended with the aroma of freshly baked biscuits coming from the kitchen. The evening was quiet until the telephone rang. Kelly Clarkson's voice on the other end sounded hesitant and laced with fear and fatigue. "Hello, Dolly. I'm not trying to bother you, but I didn't know who else to talk to because I've been going through an extremely difficult time lately." Dolly's expression quickly softened. She had known Kelly's ability, tenacity, and generosity for years. Her heart wrenched, and she could hear the anguish in Kelly's voice. Dolly's voice was warm and comforting as she put the phone down softly on the side table without hesitation. "You never disturb me, honey. Come on over. I have a ton of love to give along with some sweet tea." In less than an hour, Kelly was backed up into Dolly's Haven's gravel driveway, her eyes tired and her shoulders down. Taking a long breath to regain her composure, she got out of her car. With a smile as reassuring as a cozy blanket, Dolly welcomed her at the door. Dolly whispered, "Come in, sweetheart," and led Kelly inside. "You look like you've been carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders." Kelly's eyes were wet as she forced a small grin. "It's simply that everything has been so much to handle. The heartache, the pressure, the expectations. I feel like I'm drowning sometimes." Dolly's touch was comforting as she stretched out and gently took Kelly's hands. "I've experienced storms like that, baby, and I understand what it's like to get lost in the rain. However, I can assure you that there is always a way to return to the sunshine." Dolly poured 2 glasses of sweet tea as they took their seats in the comfortable living room. Kelly surveyed the bookcases, brimming with vintage photos, honors, and handwritten songs that conveyed tales of tenacity and hope. Dolly sat next to her and spoke softly. "I have a story for you, Kelly. I was rejected repeatedly when I first started out. I was told I wouldn't make it and that I wasn't good enough. But I persisted because I had faith in myself. We can sometimes learn the most from the most difficult circumstances. Kelly paid close attention as she felt Dolly's words warm her from the bottom of her heart. Dolly, I feel like I've just gotten lost. Even though I enjoy what I do, lately it seems like I'm simply doing it for the sake of doing it. As if I've forgotten why I began, Dolly gave a knowing nod. When life becomes burdensome, it's simple to forget that. But keep in mind, my love, that your music is unique because of your heart. Don't allow anyone take away the gift that is your voice. Kelly's eyes threatened to well up with tears. I sometimes question whether I'm sufficient. If my spark is gone. With loving eyes, Dolly extended her hand and gently raised Kelly's chin. Hear me out, honey. You're more than sufficient. People are impacted by your kindness, voice, and energy in ways you might never completely understand. Your light is needed by the planet. The only sound during the interval was the fireplace crackling. Kelly experienced a glimmer of optimism that was stoked by Dolly's unshakable faith. A sly smile stretched across Dolly's face as she leaned back. Want to hear a little secret? Dolly gave a little laugh. I used to become so frightened on stage when I was just starting out that I would forget what I was saying. I would inhale deeply, close my eyes, and visualize everyone in their pajamas. Simply people just like you and me, that is. I was always able to keep grounded because to that. In spite of her emotions, Kelly grinned. It's a smart idea. I believe I should give that a try. Dolly groped for her beloved but well-worn guitar. Honey, music has a healing effect. Sometimes speaking your truth is all that is required. Together, let's sing a bit. Kelly's eyes got bigger. Really? Would you do that to me? Dolly gave a kind nod. Obviously. Come on, I'll play a song called Coat of Many Colors, which I penned when I needed courage. It's about perseverance, optimism, and understanding that you're never truly alone. Dolly's voice was steady but quiet as she strummed the beginning notes. After a brief pause, Kelly inhaled deeply and joined in, her voice crackling at first, but getting louder with each word. The force of their voices flooded the room as they sang, Kelly's unadulterated, genuine emotion mingling with Dolly's seasoned, reassuring tone. They sung of finding beauty in the hardships, overcoming misfortune, and the value of remaining true to oneself. Kelly experienced a wave of serenity as the final note faded. Tears were running down her cheeks as she glanced at Dolly. I'm grateful. Simply put, Dolly, thank you. I didn't understand how much I needed that. Dolly extended her arm and gave her a firm embrace. Keep in mind that life's storms pass, my love. But what keeps you afloat is your music and your heart. Never lose sight of how much people adore and love you. They talked about dreams, life, and the lessons they had learned during the evening. Dolly emphasized that failures are merely preludes to victories by sharing anecdotes of her personal hardships and victories. Kelly's optimism was rekindled as night fell. She was aware that, despite the apparent gloom of the days, she had a friend in Dolly, someone who recognized the value of compassion, fortitude, and a good tune. Kelly felt lighter when she woke up the following morning. Dolly had made fresh fruit, scrambled eggs, and biscuits for breakfast. As the sunrise painted the sky in shades of pink and orange, they sat together on the porch. Dolly smiled and added, Today's a new day, and I want you to remember, you've got everything you need inside you to face whatever comes. With a sense of calm she hadn't had in a while, Kelly gazed out into the horizon. She gave Dolly a firm hug. Dolly, thank you. For everything. Dolly gave a wink. Anytime, sweetie. Just keep in mind that you're stronger than you realize, so when times are hard, keep your faith strong and sing your song. Kelly took the melody of their song, the warmth of Dolly's words, and the understanding that even in the darkest moments, a light is always ready to shine through with her when she drove away later that day.